So what's the difference between vitamin K1 and vitamin K2? First of all, let me suggest that you never take a vitamin D3 without also taking vitamin K2. That's very important, because if anybody's suggesting to you that you might be taking too high of a dose of vitamin D3, the only reason for that is they're concerned about the amount of calcium in your blood, that you could have excess calcium. The body could absorb a lot more calcium. But if you've got vitamin K2 in your supplement, that calcium is going to go to the bones where you want it and not sit in your arteries. So no problem with taking your vitamin D3 at maximum dose. However, which K are we talking about? People are saying, but can I not get vitamin K from green leafy vegetables? Isn't it in my spinach and my kale? No, it's not. That's vitamin K1. And its function is to help the blood coagulate enough that you don't bleed. You have to have this function in your body. If you go to the dentist, if you nick yourself, if you bump yourself, we must be able to stop bleeding. And that's a little bit of a coagulating factor required, and it's working in the liver. And vitamin K1 is vitally important to help with the coagulating factor. In fact, when they discovered vitamin K1, the reason they gave it the name K is because it was in the German coagulation, and they spelt that with a K. Did you know that? So vitamin K1 came from this coagulating factor. But vitamin K2, even though it's in this family, it doesn't stay in the liver. It goes out to the periphery in the body, to the other tissues, and it takes the calcium that could be getting clogged in those soft tissues, takes it away from those tissues and puts it in the bone. So K2 is going to activate the proteins that hold onto the calcium, take it away from the arteries, from the kidneys into the bones, and activate osteocalcin, which is where it's going to kind of glue the calcium into the bone matrix.